the BBLB. It's day 51 in the house. It's 5:59 and it's... not Eviction Friday. However, coming up, as one international jet-setter leaves the house, another lands in on our sofa. It's Caprice. There she is, wrestling Heat Magazine's Lucy Cave, everybody. Oh, it looks like a pretty fierce contest. And Friday wouldn't be the same without this woman. It's only Davina. There she is, warming up the guns. Look at it. Yeah. I'm going to be going head-to-head with her later on. Plus, just how stupid are the housemates? This man has the answer. It's Lee Kern, everybody. How stupid are they?
They're not doing too good.
OK, they're pretty stupid. OK, and as Cupid opens fire all over the house, we get the lowdown with the friends and family of Rodrigo, Charlie, Siavash and Noreen. There they are over there. Go and say hello to them. Hey? 10 points if you guess who Siavash's mate is. Now, a couple of those guys are going to be very interested in our next item. It's BBLB News 25.
BBLB News 25, 24-hour news and then some.
Right, after yesterday's Kenny-obsessed news, it's back to business as usual. Let's start with the clips from the cutting room floor. First up, Marcus got banged up in jail last night, everybody, yeah? For aiding Kenny's departure, but that wasn't the end of it. His punishment got far, far worse.
Tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know.
That is not necessary. Haven't seen her all week, and then she pops up to do that. And now, when Lisa gets out, it's all round to hers for a slap-up dinner party, though I might just say to you, bring your own food.
I love shopping, I do. You know, when you got the money. It's nice to open up your fridge and have a fridge full of shopping.
Yeah, seriously, no, she's having a dinner party. She's having the dinner party. She's actually been out preparing the starter already. That's not nice, is it, eh? Now, in other slightly more believable news, we've seen Siavash and Noreen's coded conversations, haven't we, guys? Yeah? We've seen it going on over the last couple of days. But it wasn't until 10:41 p.m. last night that Noreen finally felt the need to spill the beans about her feelings.
Siavash is a really nice guy. Yeah.
What's making you smile?
Why do you stop asking questions like that? Nothing, big brother. I think I've just been locked away for too long. Maybe I just need some attention or something, I don't know.
Yeah, because you've never had any attention in the house, have you, Noreen? Now, with Marcus in prison, Noreen and Siavash at 11:42 p.m. were finally free from his shackles and allowed to bloom, everybody.
No, we're friends. Friends. I think I should lie in your bed so you can give me a 10%. Okay?
It would be a lot easier if you just told everyone.
No.
Breaking news.
Oh, how about that, eh? Huh? How about your mate and Noosh? That little old doggy is slipping in there, getting the tongue in there, boy. Right, so, with bleary eyes, the housemates retraced their steps. Siavash and Noreen swept away traces of lust with the empty cans and bottles, which went well until Marcus briefly left the room.
I woke up and he was there, and I could not say good morning, anything, so I just...
But you haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, but it's just...
I was thinking we're gonna have to say something at the...
What do you say? I'll let you take care of that business.
Okay.
Uh-oh. So, my dears, that's it for BBLB News 25.
BBLB News 25, 24-hour news and then some.
Now, my first guest has appeared on the cover of a whole host of gentlemen's magazines, and she has her own line of saucy lingerie. Maybe that's why she got on with John McCrook so well. Here's the moment she was evicted from the celebrity Big Brother house.
The fourth housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother house is Caprice!
Oh my God. I'm out of here, guys. Bye, Karen. Bye, guys. Love you.
It's Caprice, everybody. What a dress! Don't she look exquisite?
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, that's the only eviction we're going to be having tonight.
I know.
I know, it's all gone bandy. Kenny's come out of the house.
I know.
The good news is Davina's got an exclusive interview with Kenny on her show this evening, guys. How about that? Very exciting. What did you make of all of that, Caprice?
Oh, it was all a bunch of drama.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It was a lot of drama. Do you think he took the easy way out by jumping over the wall?
You know what? It was his prerogative, whatever. I'm glad he's out, actually. He was driving me nuts.
I know, he was a bit of a wrong one, wasn't he? Obviously, went in there to see his girlfriend. She gets booted out. The next thing, he's putting it on all the other girls. It's disgusting.
He's trying to pull the other girls. Poor girlfriend.
Should we remind ourselves, guys, of old Kenny in action?
I missed this week. 40-odd days, 50-odd days I've been behaving myself. Isn't that a show? There's always temptation around.
Yes.
Like beautiful Noreen.
Kenny's really nice. I think he's very flirty.
I'm like, is he for real? And it's just like, I'm not even shocked by what's happening here.
You know you want it. Rattler. Is that mine? You'd be rich.
I would not even imagine Carly would actually go out with someone like him, and I'm like actually shocked.
I think Noreen's cute as well.
Like, he's just like, oh, it's me in the Cardi show, as if, like, she's a product.
Yeah.
Like, she's a handbag or something like that.
I saw that. Oh my God.
If I was Cardi, I would jump you. I would, mate.
I came in as legend. I'll go out as one.
Right, now put yourself in Carly's shoes. Kenneth comes out. You've been watching him in the house, the way he's been behaving like that. What do you say to him?
You know, I mean, one, I would be hurt. I'd be really, really hurt.
Would you get one of them round the face?
Two, no, I'd boot him out. I'd say, see ya.
Really?
Yeah,
right,
I think it's so disrespectful. It's horrible.
And what about Kenny? Imagine, put yourself in his... He's come out, he's made an idiot of himself, he's realised he's gone wrong. What can he possibly do now to claw it back?
Well, he seems to have all the money in the world and the planes, trains and automobiles, so he should buy her a big fat diamond then.
Really? OK.
And maybe she'll consider it.
Oh, diamond and then it's all OK. I see where we're going here. What about his claims that he can get any girls that he likes? Could he work his magic on Caprice, do you reckon?
Oh.
Not going to happen. Not working.
No.
Right,
No,
okay.
that's definitely not my type.
I'm assuming you've probably hung out with some proper international jet setter type guys. Does he kind of rank up with them, or do you think he's a bit of a fake?
You know what it is? Even the guys that really do have all the planes and the trains and the millions of automobiles, they don't act like this.
Right, OK.
I think it's insecurity.
Do we think he's a bit of a fake, guys? Yeah! Afraid so. Right, now, last night we saw Kenneth and Siavash trying to guess the prices of some everyday and not so everyday items. We've got Caprice down as a bit of an international playgirl, so let's see if she can do the same, everybody. Come over here, Caprice, as we play...
The Caprice is right!
It's good, isn't it, guys? You like that? The Caprice is right. Very clever. In front of us, we've got 5 items of food. Caprice needs to guess how much they cost. She needs to get within 50 pence either way. Caprice doesn't want to eat any of the stuff, so Lee Kern is keen to show off his international jet setter credentials. If she's wrong, he will be eating them for her. All right, guys? See how it works?
OK.
First up, we've got this microwavable kebab. How much do we think that costs, Caprice? I'm sure she cannot get enough of the microwavable kebabs.
I have no... £1.50.
£1.50. Let's see if she's right. £2. £2. I think...
Oh, no!
I think you should have a little bit anyway, just because it was so close. Lee, have a little bit of microwave kebab. That's got to be good for you, doesn't it?
This meat looks like it's committed suicide.
That's from the co-op. Oh, look. That is...
It's like chewing on grief.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Right, next up, we got some pickled eggs. I know you love a pickled egg. I can see that in your eye. I saw a little glint. You saw that, didn't you, guys, when the pickled eggs came out there?
I'm so sorry, I have to spit out.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can't take him anywhere, Capri.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right, okay, how much are the pickled eggs?
The pickled... Oh, my gosh.
How much are they?
More of a gherkin lady yourself, I'm assuming.
60p.
60p? 60p, £1.58.
Can I just say at this point, I know you used to be a model, Caprice, but you are allowed to eat now, so if you feel the compulsion to nosh on an egg, just go for it.
Come on, go for it. Oh, lovely pickled egg. Right, next up, we got some noodles. How much do you reckon these instant noodles are?
That's just like my normal dinner.
How much do you think these are?
The noodles are in a...
£10.
90p.
90p, £1.27, we'll give you that. Well done, darling. Right, next up, we've got breakfast out of a can. Beautiful thing. I know you love this. Right. The smell over here is real nice, let me tell you.
We'll make an omelette out of it later, it'll be lovely.
Breakfast in a can, how much is that, babe?
That's a breakfast.
I want to see you eat at least a quarter of that. I reckon it's £10.
£10? Oh, I think she's done him a soul in the clipper there.
Oh, go on then.
68p.
What a melancholy meatball.
I can't believe you're doing that.
That's all right. It's just like...
I can't believe
it's like a Friday night, you know?
Are you going to have a bite?
No, I'm not having a bite, babe. Pass that down here. Pass that one.
Pass it down.
Okay.
I wonder what joys beneath that.
Yeah, it's... Oh, bit of caviar, eh? It's a bit more up your street.
Yeah.
No, that is disgusting. Okay.
Come on, this is one of the greatest delicacies in the world.
Okay, I think that is 50p.
No, you don't.
Bam, £1.99. Yeah, I like Capri's logic. I like
Go
this.
on then. Go on then. Dig in.
There's nothing I like more than to eat the discharge from a fish. So
come on, jump on
Jesus.
in.
Oh, it's just reeks.
I absolutely.
Didn't he do well, everybody? Give them both a big round of applause. So, still to come, stupid questions, disgusting habits, arm wrestling and Davina. We'll see you after the ads.
Self-respect is brilliant.
Welcome back to Little Brother. It's day 51. The time now, 6:15. As we saw earlier in the news, Siavash and Noreen are getting tongues wagging in the house, starting with her own. But it's still not clear what's going on. Here to explain all are Siavash's friend Anush, and on the phone it's Noreen's friend Tara. Hello, sir. How are we doing? Take a look at the manners standing up. Tara, sit down, fella. Sit down. How are we doing, darling? You all right?
Not too bad, thanks.
I take it you know what's going on.
I do indeed.
Is it the talk of the town over there in Ireland?
Yeah, it's very exciting. I saw it this morning on the thing, so I was like, oh, cool.
Right, OK. Did you see that on the cards at all?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I actually, I sort of spotted it about 3 weeks ago. I don't know what it was. They were talking in the kitchen, so I sort of said it to the girls. I think the two of them could get it on at some stage.
Really? You saw a vibe? Guys, did we see a vibe? Did you think this was going to happen? I got to be honest, I didn't see it coming. I thought it was a bit of a curveball for me. Anush, let's talk to you. I want to know absolutely categorically, does Siavash have a girlfriend or not?
He does have a girlfriend.
Uh-oh. Couple of outraged young ladies at the front there. So how long has he been going out with her?
Well, he's been going out for a while. I think about 6 or 7 months.
6 or 7 months?
It's not long. It's not long.
It's long enough if you're the girlfriend, let me tell you.
No, well...
Tara, let's talk about your friend Noreen. First off, she was with Sri, and then Marcus, and then Tom, and now she's snogging Siavash. She's a proper little minx, isn't she?
She wasn't with any of them. They all liked her. She couldn't help that.
Listen. You came on this show a few weeks ago, and you said that she was winding Marcus up.
She wasn't winding Marcus up. Huh? She was flirting. She was flirting with them, like, exactly. You know what I mean? With innocent flirting, like. Well, she actually likes Siavash. You can see it because she's gotten vulnerable in front of him.
Right. Okay. Now it seems to me, Anush, like he was very, very timid when he was actually saying, you know, I like you. It seemed pretty genuine. Do you think it was?
Well, I think I did. Since the footage I saw it, I didn't think that she would sort of go for him. For some reason, I think after the argument they had.
Right, so they had a bit of an argument, and then all of a sudden that was it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, the thing is that he just got it off his system. Right. That he's going to take a chance.
Okay.
But again, look, The house needed a romance.
The house did need a romance, he's right, isn't he, yeah? And what about the girlfriend? I believe she's currently working abroad. I mean, when she gets wind of this, surely she's going to go crazy, no?
Oh, yeah, she's going to be devastated. She's going to be very upset.
It'd be great if we could get her on the show, though, eh? Now, he's currently one of the most popular housemates in there. If he gets kind of, you know, entangled in this whole Noreen's web, you know, it might be to his detriment, really, no?
No, I don't think so. I think he's very charming, and I think it's for his advantage in a way that he is going to sort of be as charming as ever that he could be with Noreen as well.
So there's going to be a bunch of ladies now going, oh, isn't he a sweet? Oh, he's so romantic.
He's very popular with girls.
Yes.
But he's a gentleman. He's a gentleman.
Okay. No, I like him. He's one of my favourite housemates. Yeah. Tara, what do you think? Do you think there's some kind of longevity in this? Do you think maybe they could have a relationship outside the house?
Yeah, definitely. Like, do you know what I mean? Siavash is a grinder fella. Like, I've got his head screwed on, so I think himself and Noreen would get it on definitely outside the house.
Right, OK. Well, listen, I've got some breaking news for you all now. Another little curveball, huh? Let's just throw this in the mix. Have a little look at this.
Would anything ever happen with you and Siavash?
He's my friend. Why do you ask?
Just wondered. Literally just popped into my head.
No, he's my friend.
Just friends, apparently, Tara. Did you see that? Could you hear that?
Yeah, I did. No, that's just Noreen sort of, like, she's keeping her cards close to her chest on that one. It's not that she's trying to say that they're just friends, like, do you know what I mean? After last night, it's obviously...
It's game on. It's game on. If Noreen's knocking in the bed, that means she likes him, right? She's not the kind of girl to do that, you know, just flippantly.
No, exactly. Like, in fairness, she could have snogged half the housemates and she didn't snog any of them, so obviously Siavash is the one that she does like.
All right, Tara, thank you very much, darling. Tara and Anoush, everybody. So, it's not only Siavash and Noreen that have had an interesting week. Carly's also been keeping herself busy. First, her boyfriend went in, then she got booted out. Then we sent our man Lee Kern along to one of her photo shoots to see her shake it all about.
So I'm here outside Studio One, where I've had a tip-off that a very special lady is about to have a very special photo shoot. Are you ready to do some show business, Carly? Are you psyched and pumped?
I'm psyched.
Yeah? Lee, my old friend, if you'd be more relaxed, you can rest your head on my lap if you want.
Yeah, next time.
OK. Why did you want Carly on your books?
She's the glamour, sexy. She's got a great personality as well, so she's great in interviews.
Most sort of young girls growing up, you'd always dreamed of doing saucy photo shoots for magazines.
Yeah, definitely.
Oops.
I knew.
Can you just speak, Carly? I'm going to touch your back. I'm not being lecherous. Who would you least like to do a steamy photo shoot with from the house?
Marcus.
Why is that?
I really didn't think I would like to have perving over me in a sexy, steamy photo shoot.
Yeah, but he can always go away and buy the magazine, so he very well may get to perv over you.
That's true.
Is Carly, is she a nice canvas to work with?
She's lovely.
You hear that, Carly? You're lovely. Sorry, everywhere I put my hands, I keep grabbing saucy garments. So I'm going to just put my hands in my pockets. Actually, I won't do that either. Well, it's been very fun talking to you, and I hope you have a long, glittering career in front of the camera lens.
Yeah, thank you.
It's all right, you know, compliments don't cost nothing.
It's the fabulous Lee Kern, everybody! Huh? Hello, Lee.
Right, George, how's it going?
I'm all right, man.
Lovely stuff.
You've met all of our housemates.
I've met the best and the brightest.
The best and the brightest.
Yeah.
What did you make of Carly?
Well, the thing that was most interesting in the shoot with Carly was actually the makeup artist spent about 10 minutes powdering her buttocks. And
really?
I was just a bit unsure whether that's just standard procedure or she has exceptionally sweaty buttocks.
Right, OK. Did you ask her or about
it just felt inappropriate.
About the buttock sweat?
It felt inappropriate because I assumed we wouldn't be able to say buttocks on TV, but we can.
Just said it twice.
Outrageously.
3 times maybe, yeah.
So, yeah, no, it was good to meet her. She's a nice girl. We chatted
Did you talk about Kenny at all?
Briefly chatted about him. I mean, I sort of asked her, you know, now you've been evicted from the house, judging from Kenny's behaviour how long before you evict him from your life.
Right, OK. And what did she say to that?
It was slightly awkward because I'd basically said she should dump her boyfriend, but that's kind of what the whole nation are thinking who are watching Big Brother.
And was she still getting her buttocks done at this point when you were talking about this?
Yeah, at the time they'd moved her, she was very sweaty around here. It was a lot going. It's like condensation dripping down her because they were very intense. No, I mean, nice condensation, refreshing. Yeah.
Did you feel to get in and help a little bit, or?
I wanted to get one like a squeegee thing, you know, like when people clean a car, just to scrape it off her.
Okay.
But we didn't have one. We didn't think to bring one.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Serious oversight on your part.
I know, idiots.
You know for next time, though, I guess.
I know, yeah.
And what about? I don't know if you guys saw. Lee made a wonderful film after the last series called "What the Housemates Did Next." You see that, guys? It was a great little film. What do you think these guys are going to be doing after?
Well, I mean, I don't want to upset you, George, but you know how like most nights you sit at home on your own waiting for the phone to ring, and occasionally you might treat yourself to a little cry.
Yeah.
Their lives are going to be the exact opposite. They're going to be intensely amazing and glittering.
Really?
Yeah, it's just going to be non-stop.
I'm slightly worried that might not be the case. Have a little look at this.
Chinese people are New Zealand, aren't they?
Well, you can't say when the sun will come.
The only exercise I do really is smoking.
Philippines is with an F.
Is it?
You know, when there's like the Nazis and stuff came to Britain, that's why like German and English are so similar.
I always think that we get bad weather because we're surrounded by water.
So Latin isn't a place?
No.
No, Latin isn't a place yet. I'm slightly worried about them if that's anything to go by. We've got our League of Stupidity over here. There's already been some classics, obviously, the Latin being a country one. I loved that one. Any you liked out of those particularly?
I mean, I'm loving all of them. I mean, the Shree's one particularly, you can never tell when the sun will rise. I mean, I'm not an astrologer.
No.
But I'm pretty sure it's in the morning.
Yeah, most mornings.
Most mornings, you know, there's never really that much uncertainty. But, I mean, if Shree carries... I mean, if they all carry on like this, by the end of the series, this ladder's going to be literally some
out of the building.
Yeah, you're literally going to need some vast ladder and breathing apparatus to get put up number one. It's like you'll go up at the start of the show and then we'll just be watching half an hour of a ladder before you get back down or something, so it'll be good.
Right.
Yeah.
And now, I can imagine us all up on a cherry picker up there, just like, right on the top of the building.
There'll be seagulls going around attacking you and stuff like that because they think you're after their eggs and something like that, yeah. But for the time being, we got 10.
OK, let's go through the top 3. Let's start at number 3, shall we?
OK, well, number 3, I've got the magnificent Dogface.
Dogface and the old carrot routine there.
She's not very well versed in vegetables and believes that carrots grow on trees.
Right, OK, that's not the case, though, is it, Lee?
No, because we went and we chatted to a carrot engineer, and he informed us on the reality of the root vegetable.
OK, let's have a chat with our carrot engineer.
Carrots grow on trees, Lisa.
Carrots do not grow on trees, as a lot of people seem to think. They grow on the soil and the ground, as I'll prove to you now. They are lovely. They're beautiful. They taste nice. They're good. And I love them. Great.
I love the carrot engineer. How cool was he? Right, Lily, what have we got at number 2?
We've got Marcus, who seems to think that ants and wasps are the same thing, which...
Again, I am no... botanist? Maybe?
Insectmeister.
No, Insectmeister. No, Insectmeister, but that's not the case, is it, surely?
No, it's clearly not, because we went and spoke to an Insectmeister.
Yeah, and, slash engineer.
Yeah, he well knows about insects, and he had this to say.
Yeah.
Did I steal you?
Ants are just wasps that landed one day and thought, I don't want to be a wasp anymore, I'm going underground. And then they were ants.
Huh. Hello, I am Paul from the London Zoo, curator of invertebrates, and I can confirm that ants and wasps are 2 very different insect groups.
Oh, cleared that up. I was worried for a minute there. Everything's going to be all right.
Appreciate they're both insects, but they are different. That'd be like saying that humans are just squirrels because we're both mammals, and it's not the case.
No, we're different.
We're different.
I'm no squirrel.
No, you're not. You're not.
I've not been hoarding my nuts up for for Christmas. So that's not a euphemism, all right?
Although you are reaching for OK. What we got next? We got the wonderful Charlie, who seems to think that dragons and unicorns.
What are you saying R for? He's talking about dragons and unicorns. He's an idiot.
Yeah, how often do you get to talk about dragons and unicorns on telly and you're sort of moaning about it? It's great.
Yeah, and I don't know who on earth you talked about dragons. You talked to Gandalf.
We spoke to a leprechaun.
Right, OK.
To fill us in, yeah.
Fantastic. Let's have a look at the leprechaun.
There's loads of stories about dragons. I don't know if they breathe fire, but there was dragons that used to fly years ago.
Leprechauns are real.
There was dragons and also like unicorns. I don't know if they were even... Are they extinct now?
Hello, my name is Mark Carnell. I'm the curator of the Grant Museum of Zoology and Comparative Anatomy. And I can confirm that unicorns and dragons did not go extinct, but only because scientific thought is that they never really existed in the first place.
What? Yeah, it's just, I mean, everyone knows that, like, griffins and minotaurs existed, but unicorns and dragons are ridiculous. It's like...
Nonsense, isn't it? Lee Kern, everybody. What a wonderful man. Lee is going to be going to the camera runs with Caprice. We'll be talking to them both a little bit later on. After the break, Charlie and Rodrigo wrestle with their lips, and I'll be taking Davina down with these little babies. We'll see you back here soon.
How dare you say that? How dare you say that?
Let me say this.
And what gives you the right to say that? I have known you for 1 week, John. 1 week.
The problem is, with Caprice, that Caprice is a cash register. It's Caprice Limited. Every action, every movement, every decision taken is to benefit Caprice Limited.
Welcome back to Little Brother. It's 8:51. The time now 6:31. With the heady scent of breakfast in a can, still on his breath. Lee Kern is in the camera runs with Caprice. Lee, Caprice, how we doing?
It's not bad. The first observation is that think of the most melancholy smells of a man, and they're all wafting through this behind-scene corridor. It's very, very.
That's not Caprice, is it? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Are you letting off horrific male pheromones?
Yeah, I am. I definitely am. Can I tell you something? It looks so much smaller than what it is on TV. I cannot believe...
You've been in there. What are you talking about? You know how big it is.
Excuse me. Whoa. There's 100 more beds in here than when I was here. I have to whisper.
Talking too loud.
You're winding me up.
I've noticed that there seems to be loads of hairs around on the floor, so I think Marcus is molting in the summer heat.
I think so.
Maybe, and Noreen seems to be drawing graffiti on Bee's face, bringing out her eyes. I mean, it's all going there, to be honest. I mean,
are they doing the old? Oh, they're doing the moustache and the thing. They're still on that. Jesus,
they just won't let it go. That's so weak one. Do you know what I mean?
Look at Marcus just looking on in a slightly pervy way.
Yeah, no, we all know those eyes. We all love those eyes.
Is there a cameraman in there with you? You wanted to talk to?
We've got a cameraman. Hello, Mr. Cameraman. How are you feeling? Yeah, he won't even look us in the eyes. He's so disgusted with us. He's concentrating.
Oh, he's concentrating.
What are you? I mean, what's the biggest pressure of capturing? Have you ever missed something and sort of got reprimanded?
Never.
Really?
Never. Not once.
Really? And what's the most glorious occasion you've captured on screen?
I can't remember.
Incredible insight here, guys.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, I mean, have you ever? Oh, sweet Lord, I think we've been rumbled.
Does he see us?
This is like
everybody out. Code red.
This is like the scene in.
Right, get away. Abort mission. We'll see you later. Right, goodbye. Oh, that was close. Now, as Siavash and Noreen take their first tentative romantic sex, Rodrigo and Charlie have been getting physical for weeks, and in the space of a day, they went from rowing to romance. Take a look at this.
Okay, I was telling him a bit that he keeps on missing.
No, you can't watch by yourself.
I was telling him a little bit that he keeps on missing the same.
No, he keeps all the time saying shh, shh. And then when he speaks in the... Yeah, but when I was watching, then he spoke, I blah, 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 and then I did shh, and then you shouldn't say this word.
Right, he shouldn't say this.
You're rude, impolite, nasty, horrible person.
Really? Right, let's find out what's going on with Charlie's friend Alison and on the phone Rodrigo's friend Kavita. How are we doing? Kavita, are you there?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very, very well, darling. So what on earth is going on? They're rocking, it's back, it's forth, it's on, it's off, and the next thing you know, they are smooching in the bed. We have lost Kavita. What a nightmare. Her mouth looks nicer when it moves. Amazing. A bit like a ventriloquist dummy. It's like we've got Keith Harrison Orville on again. Alison, let's you and me talk. What did you make of the kiss the other night?
Well, it was a 2-second kiss, and then he was on the back of his hand.
No, there was a serious vibe. There was a serious vibe. Kavita, are you there?
I'm here, yeah.
Back in the room, ladies and gentlemen. That's good news. So answer my question, babe. Did you see it coming at all?
No, not at all, because Rodrigo's usually quite reserved, and I was watching it last night with, like, oh my God, written on my face. And I was so shocked.
The old OMG.
I think they've developed a nice bond, like with them working on that task, the Stavros Bartley dance. So I think they've grown closer.
That was the vibe. That was the kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. And what about, I mean, is Charlie the usual kind of guy that Rodrigo goes for?
I think Charlie's a nice guy. I don't know if he's the usual type that he'd go for. I think usually he goes for somebody quite a little bit more reserved and more sensitive.
Right,
he's a really good-looking guy, so he just goes for good-looking people.
Right, OK. And what about the other way round, Alison? Were you surprised at all that Rodrigo and him are getting it on finally?
Yeah, I think so. Charlie is the sort of person who lives his whole life in one day, and he's really talkative and lively and chatty, but he's also, I mean, he's multifaceted. He's got a very caring, loving side, and and he loves his family. But I don't think Rodrigo is chatty enough, or, you know, Charlie needs somebody who's on the go all the time.
Oh, apparently Rodrigo's not on the go enough. On the upside, though, David does fancy Rodrigo. Do you think that's going to happen?
No, as much as I like David, I think his extreme personality is just a bit too much for Rodrigo to handle.
Bit too
and he's
wacky.
A bit in your face, is David. He's lovely, but I think he'd probably scare Rodrigo back to Brazil.
Right, OK. And finally, Alison Halfwit's been there banging on about how he wanted more than just that little peck he got on his birthday from Charlie. Do you think that's likely?
I think dream on, actually.
Really? Not going to happen? Wow, how
Not
about
gonna happen.
that?
I mean, they're going to form a close bond. Like, all the guys in the house, they're under so much pressure, and I think once they get out, they're going to have that bond forever. But I don't think anything's going to happen in a romantic way. Well,
we'll just have to keep an eye on things, how they progress. Do we think it's going to be... Is it on or off or what? Charlie Rodrigo's going to happen? Oh, we'll have to wait and see. All right, big thank you to Alison and Kavita, everybody. Now, before the housemates went in, they each recorded their day in the life. And who better to play the giant ox, Tom, but BB7's little Welsh lamb, Glyn?
So day in the life of Tom usually starts around 6 o'clock. My alarm goes off. Straight down for a cup of coffee. Maybe into bed for another 15 minutes just to watch a bit of GMTV. I then usually go to the gym at about 6:30. I usually go for about an hour and a half in the morning, 5 days a week.
Come on, Marcus. Tom's the champion around here.
And I usually come back, have a bit of breakfast, get my laptop out, do some emails.
Do you want to join Marcus Twin Society? No.
Have a shower, then I usually I spend most of the morning in the car, I look at property. We've got appointments, inspections and that sort of stuff.
3'7". Nice house, very exquisite.
Lunchtime, go back home or go into the office, have some lunch.
I feel like Henry VIII in that picture with the chicken. Can you hear me?
And then crack straight on with my paperwork, which is usually sort of afternoon, is dictated by my paperwork. Stick the TV on for half an hour and cook some food. I live in the countryside, so lights out by 10 o'clock on a school night.
Tom, nice one, Glyn. Flex those pecs, boys. Now, as always, millions of eyes are watching the housemates' every move, but some are watching more closely than others. Please welcome eagle-eyed journalist Lucy Cave, everybody. Eagle-eyed, huh? We're on you.
Yeah, I like it.
So what about Kenny? That's the big story this week. Were you a Kenny fan?
What an abhorrent little man.
Oh,
he was awful, but yet a brilliant housemate. I mean, I do wish he'd stayed in there
I'm
a little
gutted
bit
he's gone
longer.
out, to be honest with you.
He was amazing. I had to actually rewind some of the things he said and just watch them again because I couldn't believe they'd come out of his mouth. When he was saying, you know, it doesn't make sense to me for people. It doesn't make sense for people to mess with me normally. Of course it does. That's why he has to hire bodyguards to look after him because people want to punch him.
and what about his departure from the house? Do you think that's going to have a big effect on the place?
I don't think it will on the housemates. I think it will on the viewers a little bit. But I think he was probably taking up too much attention, and it would have. He was antagonistic, so it would have been a bit more of a negative vibe in the house with him staying there.
I think he realised he'd made a ricket, and then he
was just a complete chicken, really, for going out that way. He knew he was going to be booed.
He was going to get booed like hell, yeah, I suppose so. Now, obviously, when they're in there, we're all eyes on them. But when they come out, we leave it up to guys like you to
eagle eyes,
eagle eyes like you to keep us in check. And you've got some news on those two. on Carly and Kenny?
Yes, my eagle eyes have been working overtime, and we've spied Carly and Kenneth still together. They were
No way.
Yeah, out at a shopping centre.
No way, she should sack him off.
She was laden with bags, though, so she's obviously made him pay.
Maybe she's got that diamond Caprice was talking
maybe she
about.
has. She's made him pay.
Yeah, well, you know, I hope she
just
just takes a load of clobber off him and then boots him.
Yeah.
And what about the rest of the new housemates? You like them?
I do, with the exception of Hera, who said about one word. I mean,
I keep forgetting her. When you said Hera, I forgot who you were talking about. I'm sorry.
But yeah, normally when new housemates come into the house, they never eclipse the originals, and this lot really have, I think, particularly B.
You love
who
B,
is a
don't
firm
you?
favourite of mine. Yeah, I mean, I love Saivash as well, but I think she could win. For
Shall
me,
we?
yeah.
Do we think B could win, guys? Do we like B yet? A bit. She seems quite popular. Shall we see her in action? Yeah.
I'm on such a high at the moment. I'm going to dance like it's 1969. I always take my shoes off and start dancing.
I am looking for true love, an articulate, well-read, interesting, caring, considerate, bohemian prince.
Thank you very much.
How are you? I think you know. You are watching it. You know this. I'm absolutely baffled how somebody like that can have so much self-confidence.
I'm sorry if I've offended you. Interested to see it as
free your mind. I believe in a hippie utopia. Halfway. Oh, he's a bit of a hippie, isn't he?
I'm interested. I'm getting to know you.
Hopefully we'll all be here together for a while.
Hopefully indeed.
Oh, isn't she lovely? What is it about you like so much?
She's really genuine. I mean, the fact that she just refused point blank to exploit her friendship with Freddie, she stood up to the others. She wasn't going to get involved in the task. And every new housemate who goes in, you know, thinks they've got to do everything to stay in the house.
She dug her heels in a little bit. She showed her character.
And she really sticks up to Big Brother as well. Everyone else who sits on that diary room chair is really subservient, and it's just like Big Brother is all-knowing. And when Big Brother asked her what had happened when she came in fuming because she knew Kenneth had threatened her, she was like, "You saw what happened. You know what happened."
Yeah.
Which you saw in that clip.
She's a bright girl. She's quite feisty as well. What about her whole thing with Halfwit? She's denying there's any connection there, but I think there seems like a little inkling or something.
I think she really likes him, but I mean, she acts like she's all kind of free love and, you know.
Yeah.
But,
I don't really think she is.
No,
actually.
because when she went and pleaded for her date, she was so fussy and specific. There must have been about two people who could
free
actually
love,
enter.
but he's got to be really well
good
read.
looking, hair just exactly that length.
And beard, but not too much beard, and a little bit, right. Now, I also want to talk again about your eagle eyes. I know because you're just such an eagle-eyed lady. You've been catching things that we've perhaps not seen too much. A little bit. It's in honour actually of Heat magazine. We're calling it the Ring of Indignity. Have a look at this. We start off with the first ring. Is see if she's.
Well, yeah, you say you haven't seen that too much. I think we have seen that too much.
Nasty. That's a
bit
very
like
hairy.
It is. Could be Marcus's sideburns.
Sideburns. Yeah. No. What should he be doing with that?
He should be covering it up. That's what he should be doing. I can't believe that Lauren had snogged him, having seen that up close.
I know that's nasty, isn't it? And then we've got Halfwit.
Halfwit, who is supposed to be very posh and well-mannered, makes very strange noises when he's eating and licks his plates clean.
That's not nice, is it, eh?
No,
totally unnecessary.
He looks like he's really enjoying himself.
And then we've got Bee's eyelash.
Bee's eyelash, as a celebrity, you should never be seen with one eyelash on.
Right, OK. Yeah, but at some point, you're always going to have one eyelash on if you're putting them on, surely.
She needs to be careful where the cameras are.
Next up, what about Dogface in the morning? This is a cracker. Oh.
She looks like a little boy.
She looks lovely, doesn't she?
Bless her.
And then you've noticed something about Rodrigo?
Well, his toenails are very well clipped, which I have to say...
are they clipped or picked?
Clipped and picked, I think.
Right, OK.
He needs to watch what he's doing with those. But Saivash's fingernails are really long as well. That's another thing
Right, you don't like that?
No,
don't like that? And the bum hair, no good. Right, OK. And then we've got David sucking up the spaghetti like a Hoover.
Yes. He needs to watch how much he puts into his mouth, I think.
Not nice.
Really.
Lucy, you've been fantastic. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. So after the break, Davina will be revealing some exclusives about tonight's show, and I'll be revealing these bad boys. Oh, see you soon. Welcome back to BBLB. It's 6:48. I'm backstage with the gorgeous Davina. Davina, how much fun is this? You've got a string hat
so
on.
brilliant. I've got the hat on.
We've got...
Wait. Holding up the kebab shop.
The kebab shop guns. We've got, look, this is what everybody had to wear in the funny in the flower pot task.
Oh, yes, and the dancing
That's
thing.
from Tommy Sheridan and
what else
Latoya
did I
from
see?
ice skating
What else
last
did
year.
I
Remember
see?
that one as well? That was where they...
Tommy Sheridan.
Tommy Sheridan.
Oh,
That's,
look.
look. That's, what was that called? Darth Vader.
Sapphire.
Darth Vader.
Sapphire would have been a good
Sapphire
housemate.
would have been a good housemate.
She would have been a great
bailed
housemate.
out
She
to
should
her. I
have
don't know what's wrong with her. That was, who wore that?
Samantha.
Barrymore. Barrymore
And
wore that
Samantha.
as well. Now, there's no eviction tonight.
No eviction
What's going to happen? What are you going to do?
Well, there are two shows. I've got to tell you that tonight's reality is amazing. What happened
isn't it?
yesterday in the house was so fabulous that actually you won't even notice that there's no one leaving the house. And also, there won't be me reading millions of phone numbers, which is quite nice.
Well, that's the good news, isn't
That's
it?
good
Hey,
news.
you're talking to Kenny, right?
We're talking to
Should
Kenny.
we go and sit down? What about Noreen and Siavash?
I know, but listen, I'm so excited because I know that Noreen has had quite a bad rap recently, but I think Siavash could be the making of her.
Really?
No, I do.
Do we reckon?
I do.
Yeah,
I do. I think that he could melt her. That wasn't rude. That
It wasn't meant to be a bad thing. It was meant to be a nice. It was meant to be a nice thing.
It's a good thing. I think it could be, and I think it's real.
Yeah,
I know, I do.
hope it's real. I hope it's real. You know, the only thing I'm worried about, though, the thing I'm worried about is Marcus. He's going to freak out. No, but listen, look, have a little look at this. Have a look at this, right? This is him freaking out since Tom's coming.
No, it's bad.
Right? He doesn't even know about Siavash yet. Check this out.
Marcus, strongest man?
I guess so, yeah. Bit pigeonholed in that respect. I did a thing at karate where you have to fight 100 people, like, in a row. When I finished, I'd gone through so many layers of skin on my feet that I kid you not, there was almost bones coming through.
Come on, Dave.
When men and women must pull a truck weighing approximately 4 tons. That's nothing. I did 100 2-minute rounds.
100 2-minute rounds.
Now, my next guest tonight could take on both Marcus and Tom single-handedly. It's 6 times UK arm wrestling champ Arthur Dorhus and international referee David Sheed, everybody. Now, you guys have been watching them. Who would you have gone for first up, huh? Because my money would have been on Tom and then Marcus won. Do you think he let him?
Don't you think Tom let him? Did Tom let him? Look at that! Look at that!
Look, there's no way that guy's going to get beat.
I
would put my money on Tom.
Arthur, I mean, he might even give you a little run for your
Do
money.
you know, I don't
way.
fancy Tom, but I do just want to touch him.
I know, the
It's
bod's
bad,
pretty
it's bad.
impressive. David, talk us through. We've got the first attempt here. The girls are paying no attention at all. They're all just sitting going, now, let's have a look at the first
He could
attempt.
put you in the middle.
Of the, let's see, it's not that impressive, I'm telling you. Right, let's cut to the arm wrestle, please. Yeah, the arm wrestle, we got that? Don't have the arm wrestle.
We had
anyway.
the arm wrestle earlier.
Why was it ruled illegal? What did he do wrong?
Well, Marcus basically stood up, and it was a seated
But
competition.
he did do it twice. I thought that was cheating twice.
Right.
I'm sorry.
OK, now maybe, Arthur, you could just give Davina some tips on how to be a great arm wrestler, right?
Yep.
Show us what to
Davina.
do. Me and Davina are going to arm wrestle, by the way, guys, right? Okay.
First, I want to check how strong you are.
Okay.
Left hand on the pin, please.
Where's your strongest muscle?
My
So you-
strongest muscle is my bum.
No, you're not allowed to use those, I'm afraid, but yeah.
Right, OK.
Right. Very strong triceps and bit strong.
Sorry, no.
Mate, she does a lot of fitness videos, you know that? She'll probably want to have one out at Christmas again this year.
I will, actually.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Are you
We
scared?
can see,
I'm very scared, I'm scared.
We can see you're really keen to go. During the wrestle, though, I'll start you ready, go.
Oh, OK.
So we've got to keep you a little bit under control, so I know
Okay.
what a live wire you are.
OK.
If your grip slips, we put you in the strap, we strap you together.
Hey, hello.
That's
a different show, isn't it, David?
That's if your grip slips.
Yeah?
It's all
That's
part
going to
of,
be on the extras
it's
on
all
the
part of arm
DVD.
wrestling.
Right, come on. So what's going on here then? Right, so have you taught her anything? What's she got to do?
No.
Right, OK, quickly, we haven't got long.
OK.
You have to bend wrist.
Bend the wrist.
Bend the
That's
wrist.
If you
after
bend the
the referee
wrist,
says go.
you can control.
OK.
When you bend your wrist,
Oh, OK, yes.
sorry, you go
OK,
very.
it's quite strong. OK.
I'm sorry.
OK, bend the wrist.
Oh, look at the power. She just beat the UK champ. Right, OK, let me get in. Right. Who's your money on, Dave?
Well, I've got to put my money on you.
Right, OK.
Davina's got a lot of grit, a lot of determination. but you're just so much bigger and stronger, I would expect you to win.
Right, OK. This could be embarrassing, ladies and gentlemen. This could be very embarrassing. I don't have my own fitness video yet.
Let me move you to the centre of the table. Let it go to the centre. Let it go to the centre. Ready, go. Watch your wrist. Watch your wrist.
Well done, darling. Didn't you do brilliantly, everybody? How about that? Right. Are you exhausted, darling? Exhausted. Talk us through that. We've got a replay here, guys. Let's have a little look at this. It was pretty impressive. Oh, the pain, the agony. I knew I was going. I couldn't hold on. I couldn't hold on any longer. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you going to give Kenny a good going over tonight, babe?
Yeah.
I'm not into him, man. I don't like him. He's coming on the show on Sunday.
I'm going to give him what for.
So just leave a little bit for me on Sunday, yeah?
I'm going to give him what for.
Good. All right.
He'll be all nice.
Do you think Carly should elbow him or?
Well, I think he's going to have to do some massive creeping.
Diamonds. That's what Capri says. I'm afraid that's all we got time for today. A big thank you to all my guests. Don't